Hello, how's it going, guys? My name is the Deathcaster, and today I'm going to be doing a short video on how to create a whitelist script. Let's say that for specific players, you want to give them special perks or something, or you simply just want to allow these people into your game. Why wouldn't you use friends for that? I'm not sure. But first thing we are going to want to do is set up a script. Let's remove that hello world right there. Now, want to set up a variable called whitelist, not white light, whitelist. Oh, and set it to an empty table, which in this case it'll be an array. So let's set up a username, my username for example. Now, to set up the perks, what we're going to want to do is detect when a player joins. So game.players, player added, connects, function, player, set up a semicolon. Then you can do this if you want to. This is just what I'm going to do for this video. Set a variable that's called is whitelisted is false. You'll see why I set it up like that. Right now for underscore, let's see, what should I name this? Let's name this name in iPairs whitelist do. Then we want to do if name lower is equal to player.name lower, then is whitelisted, set the true, and break out of the for loop. So to explain what we have done just far is set up an array for our whitelist for users who will get the perks. We have something set up to detect when a player joins, which will then return the player. We have a bool value, or a bool variable, which will then tell the program whether the player was in the whitelist at all or not. For loop iterates through the whitelist, compares the names in the array to the player's name, sees if there is an exact match without case sensitivity, by the way. And if a name was found, they are whitelisted, set the variable to true, and break out of the for loop so that it doesn't have to keep going through the other names, because it found it right then and there. Alright, so then the next thing you want to do is set up an if statement. If is whitelisted, then you could say player dot character added connect function, set up a semicolon, character returns. What this will then do right here is, if this variable is true, it'll check if the variable is true, and then if so, it'll execute this block of code. And what this block of code does is it picks up when the player's character spawns or is added into the game, and will return the new character. I guess I should reflect that in the variable, not just say character. Then at this point you can do local humanoid is set to new character, wait for child, humanoid. Because even if the character was spawned into the workspace or whatever, that doesn't mean that everything in the character has loaded yet. So it's a good idea to use a wait for child just in case. Alright, so then what you want to do next is humanoid. Let's say that since they're in the whitelist, you want to give them some extra speed. Let's say we want to have them go at 24 studs per second. And how's about we give them a bit of a health increase as well. Let's give them 200 health. Now, you might be wondering, how would we program this to only allow specific users into the game? Well, believe it or not, that's quite simple. We can remove all this code right here, set up a not keyword, which means not variable. So for example, if this were to say is whitelisted, even if this returned true, this not will convert it to false. And let me actually show you in the output here. Print not true returns false. And if this returned true, if they are in the whitelist, then this would convert it to false. But let's say that this was kept false because their name wasn't found. It will then, showing in the output, return boop, 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 true. So we can use that to our advantage here. So if not false, which will essentially be true, we can then do, if they are not whitelisted, player kick. And you can give your own special reason, like this game is for admins only. Fairly simple, am I right? Fairly simple code. There are certainly better ways to go about this, but just for this video, I just wanted to show it kind of simple. Alright, I imagine that's it for this video. If you have any questions, if anybody has any questions, feel free to comment down below. I usually read my comments and respond either by, well, replying or liking or hearting comments. Have any questions? Again, feel free to comment down below. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a good day.